These are some of the other children killed in their family homes, hidden behind doors that were closed because of the COVID lockdown.
Clearly, the eyes and ears of services weren't on the most vulnerable children in our society. So practitioners, frontline staff weren't able to see children as they would routinely do so. And neither were community members. So their children were behind closed doors. And if home was a violent one, then they certainly weren't safeguarded or protected from the people that wished to do them harm.
Government figures for reports of death and harm to children during lockdown, where abuse of neglect was known or suspected, showed a marked rise. There were a total of 536 serious incident notifications, a rise of 19% on the previous pre-COVID year. 223 of the reports related to child deaths. 191 related to children under a year old. In Solihull, 6-year-old Arthur Labinjo Hughes was starved and beaten, 130 bruises and a fatal brain injury. Police and social workers failed to intervene. Arthur's stepmother was jailed for murder, his father for manslaughter. In West Yorkshire, toddler Star Hobson, catastrophic injuries from punches and kicks. Her mother guilty of allowing her death, her partner convicted of murder. In Derbyshire, baby Finlay Bowden died with 57 broken bones. A court heard of his prolonged, savage and sadistic murder at the hands of his parents. A child protection specialist said tough lessons had been learned from the lockdown.
Children being less visible is harder to protect them. Ensure that families are still getting services and our children are still being visible, whether we know about safeguarding and child protection issues or not. In some ways, that's irrelevant. You know, we need to make sure that children are still being visible and we're better able to protect them. But that requires significant investment in public services.
That's an issue too for the current independent COVID inquiry. It's examining planning, the political decisions taken, their impact and lessons for another pandemic. Martin Brunt, Sky News.